Good morning, beautiful blue crystal monkeys. No offense. Today we are crystal monkeys. And, oh, yeah, what a tone. I'm gonna make this one short. No storytelling. I am mildly appalled at myself for yakking away for so long yesterday. And the day before too, I think. I don't know, too long, too long, too long. Crystal Monkey, the crystal tone universalized, dedicate cooperation in the sun wave spell. Blue monkey, the trickster, the magician. No, not the wizard. It's another kind of magic that the monkey brings, and the inner child. And the tone 12 is a complex stability in expansion. So I want to say in this wave spell of the sun, it's the only time we meet the monkey on tone 12. So the inner child, the divine child, may we stabilize it in its growth. May we stabilize ourselves in our expansion. May we know ourselves stable in our expansion, in our growth. May we be reminded to nurture ourselves, our own inner child, while growing, while playing, nurture with love, nurture with life. May we feel ourselves nurtured and protected by life and renewed and stabilized in all aspects of ourselves that are definitely anything that's, yeah, I want to say that's universal, but immediately I'm like, oh, wait a minute, anything that's temporary. Is universal not temporary? Hmm. Developmental stages, even being an adult is just a developmental stage. Being a human being is a developmental stage. Everything is a developmental stage, I suppose. Everything is a journey from one state to another. And this journeying, like dancing, like walking, wants to be stabilized. There is a simple stability, perhaps. Simple in terms of lunar, the lunar tone, duality. There's like black and white. It's relatively simple. We've gone through the spectral tone yesterday, which breaks open the sort of simple single focus into this full spectrum of now we're going broad and big and a lot. And now we're bringing in, maybe for 10 tones, we have focused on the creation of one thing or dealt with um, even just one life or ourselves or one theme or a handful of themes or something limited. Now on tone 11, it gets released into the to be prepared for the collective, for a broader experience. Our own experience gets released into the collective experience for everyone to draw on. Our own creation or theme, whatever we focused on, gets now to be co-joined or joined with other experiences. How does this thing now fit in with the rest? If I create a vase, I make a beautiful pot, or I create something, I can spend 10 tones, a certain period of time creating that until tone 10 it's like complete, right? I've made it. Tone 11 releases me from that creation process. It also releases the particles I've used, the clay, let's say, as an example. Everything gets released. We're free. We're no longer bound to each other in this creative process. And it now gets placed. The vase, the pot is done. It is now placed into an environment, a greater environment, complex stability. Um, yeah, if my cupboard is full, I have to make space, blah, 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 blah. Like, how many voices are in there piping around, like smart alecking in my own system? Monkey business. Like, everybody's like, but this, think about that. But what about this, what about that? Like, yeah. And since we are, there's also the star here. So whatever we've created, whatever we are conscious, because this is not just any wave spell. This is the wave spell of the sun, and not that there's just any wave spell. It's about like relative to whom or to what is this monkey on tone 12, or this whatever we have created, the tone 12. What are we giving? What is this cooperation? What is being universalized? What is dedicated? What are we dedicating? What is life dedicating? The monkey, the inner child, the illusionist, somewhere truth comes in, but this is a paradigm in which illusion versus truth. Illusion creates its own kind of truth. I don't want to right now put illusion into the pocket of something untrue. It's not about truth. If I paint a painting of the forest and then I hang it on the wall, I'm not looking at the forest. I'm looking at a painting of the forest. And it can be how real, but it is like, it could be called an illusion in a broad sense. And the monkey is the analog friend of the star. They're each other's analog friends. So the artist, the art of illusion, we can say the whole of life is an illusion. Maybe this entire reality is a simulation. That is a way of looking at it. It changes the way we engage with it, or it could change the way we engage with it. And the yellow human gets to make these choices, if it gets to make the choice how to look at it. If we are, depending on where in our development we are, we get to choose. Or maybe if we are further developed, we don't need to choose, we know the truth. It is a simulation. Says the monkey. My illusions are true. Oh, what do I know? Anyway, we get to play, and we get to playfully expand and be in harmony with our own expansion, with our own expansion of consciousness, with our own conscious expansion, with the expansion or the growth of our choices, indeed, because we are tomorrow culminating in, we are the cosmic human that follows tomorrow on turn 13. So the whole wave spell serves the cosmic human ultimately. And that is served, that is, the path there is started by the yellow sun, magnetic sun. So it's the development of consciousness, or maybe development of awareness. I don't know. I'm very limited here because I'm speaking out of my own limited awareness, and I'm kind of sort of, I'm not kind of sort of aware of my awareness. I'm very, I'm not aware of my awareness. I'm aware of my limitation. I'm aware that that I can only see what I can see, and I know there is a lot more to see. So this isn't about what I see, it's about what do you see? What does anyone see? And maybe also with a child, the monkey being curious about other people's realities or versions of reality, not in terms of is this true or not, is this but like just an interest. Children play for real, like they play house, they play whatever these games is called that they are playing, like I'm the villain and I whatever, but to them it's all real. They live it for real. But they play even though it's kind of real. They fully aware there are no real consequences. We play uh what is this called in English? Like shooting each other. We can play war, we can play cowboys and whatever, and but we know we're playing that we're dying. If we could just remember this as adults, we're just here to play, and if someone checks out, well, that's like a computer game, poof, gone, but we can't, if we could see it like that, we would not grieve as we do. We would just continue playing, like, oh my god, yeah, wow, I'm still here. Seems like an insensitive thing to say like this to me right now. A part of me says, but that too is a paradigm. That too is just a perspective out of a certain paradigm. and the ability to expand into broader paradigms, not, yeah, broader paradigms. To me, that's like, yeah, isn't that what life is all about? But I remind us, I'm yellow magnetic sun, so this is my life purpose. This wave spell is like totally what it's all about. Not taking myself so seriously, not taking life so seriously, not taking death seriously at all, please. I love Abraham Hicks for this. We croak. When human beings croak, and you take it also seriously, and and anybody who channels, they all tell us dying is nothing. It's a paper tiger. It's nothing to worry about. On the contrary, and for me, I totally adopt that. Like, I can't wait for that moment. And yeah, for me, what have I learned in this wave spell? It's a really good day to weave it around. What is my solar seed? Today's the seed. I can remind myself the seed in the analog. I can remind myself of the solar seed. No, sorry, excuse me, not seed, star. So harmony, the artist, beautify. Am I playfully beautiful? Am I, playfully beautifying my life? Can I see the beauty in the play of life, the play of the seasons? How serious do I take everything? Um, how loving can I remain the dog in the occult? How self-loving, how life-loving? Um, yeah, so who else? We've had the dog yesterday, we have it today, and then we had the dragon in the lunar position. So all musketeers, all four musketeers of this, even the guide. Oh, I wonder if it's always like that. I need to check in other 12 atones. No, probably not. The guide is Blue Knight, abundance. The abundance. We are here to on 12, cooperation. We are all here together. We are abundant. We are abundance. We are an abundance of resources. We are an abundance of humans. Every human is a universe. So how many do we need? How much abundance? How much? And the divine is abundant. All universes are abundant. The universe is here to serve us in terms of we are co-creators. So we get to choose and create and then allow some time, Red Dragon, for the universe to deliver to us what we've created or to create it ourselves if it's human created or whatever. But playfully, and playfully choose and playfully like and playfully want, and not be like hell-bent on having or achieving, but like, oh, this would be nice, cool. What, in the meantime, I go play. In the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy what is, because what is what I have already created. So in the third dimension, we get given all this time to really appreciate and enjoy what we have created. We forget that sometimes when we're just rushing to the next thing. This moment isn't good enough, another one will be better. Like, huh? No, stop it. Or I'll bury you alive in a box. Yeah, man. To understand the beauty and the inner abundance. Children are sometimes, in my view, they have too many toys. Toys they can't really play with. Stupid. It's a judgment. Plastic toys. Oh, judgment. Yellow sun. Yeah, I meant to speak a little bit about that. Check your judgments, Tatiana. um, like many children can play much longer, much with simpler toys, natural toys, maybe just some wooden bricks that they can build all kinds of things and put them in the forest. They pick up anything, put them outside, they pick up anything, and they can go on and play for hours. Whereas you have some plastic toys, you look at it, na 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 na, and then like what? I can't la na 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 for the next 3 hours, And it, to nurture the creativity, nurture our creativity, and to be creative together. The star, the artist, the analog friend to the monkey, they belong together. Creativity, our creativity, playfully creating things that we love. loving to playfully create. Everything is art. Everything is art in my eyes. Everything should be art. Everything should be beautiful. I think when I look around modern cities, they are so ugly. Honestly, that's my judgment. There's so much ugliness around. Like, where were the artists? What were they thinking? And they weren't creating art. They were trying to save money or to be as effective as possible, and to beautify was not part of the incentive while certain buildings are built or while certain structures are whatever. So imagine a world where everything, cities get built always with this, it has to be beautiful in mind. It has to be beautiful. It has to fit into the environment. It has to be something that makes us feel like good, and that feng shui, that the energies flow, that even adults can still play. Playgrounds for adults with slides and swings and seesaws. Wouldn't that be great? Ah, time to play. Yeah, and with that, I'm gonna love and leave us and keep it short. Wish us a playful, beautiful day and some time to reflect on the wave spell and what our being, our expansion is all about, who we are, who we want to be, and how we contribute to our own growth and maybe contribute to the growth of each other and the world if we should get just by our being, since we're not alone here. Or maybe we are, in which case, whatever. Okay. Oh,